Vanessa Mitchell received a text message that would destroy her life. The message came from an unknown number, but the information inside was devastatingly specific. Her husband's schedule, his locations, details only someone close to them would know. For 3 months, Vanessa received evidence that her husband of 8 years was having an affair. Photos, texts, eyewitness accounts, and every piece of evidence came from the same source, her best friend. But here's what Vanessa didn't know. Her best friend wasn't trying to expose the affair. She was trying to create it. This is the story of how jealousy disguised itself as friendship, how manipulation hid behind concern, and how one woman's obsession with stealing another woman's life ended with both of them losing everything. Based on true events. My best friend told me my husband was cheating. The twist destroyed us both. If you've ever been betrayed by someone close to you, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to Life Twisted Stories because this twist will leave you absolutely speechless. And trust me, you need to see how this ends. But to understand how a friendship became a battlefield, we need to go back to where it all began. 6 months earlier, before the texts, before the lies, before Vanessa discovered that the person warning her about danger was the danger itself. 6 months before everything fell apart, life was good. Vanessa Mitchell, 36 years old, had what most people would call a blessed life. She was a critical care nurse at Memorial Hospital, the kind of person who held strangers' hands during their darkest moments and remembered patients' birthdays. She'd been married to David for 8 years. He was a civil engineer, quiet, steady, the kind of man who fixed things without being asked and showed love through actions rather than words. They had a modest home in the suburbs, 2 rescue dogs named Pepper and Salt, and Sunday morning pancake traditions that neither of them would miss. But Vanessa's most treasured relationship wasn't with David. It was with Erica, her best friend since college. Erica was everything Vanessa wasn't. Where Vanessa was gentle and reserved, Erica was bold and magnetic. She worked in marketing for a luxury brand, always dressed impeccably, always had the perfect Instagram story, always knew the hottest restaurants before anyone else. They'd been inseparable for 13 years. Every major life event, Vanessa's wedding, her father's funeral, her miscarriage 3 years ago, Erica had been there, front row, holding her hand, being the friend everyone wishes they had. "You're my person," Vanessa would tell her over their weekly brunches. "Always," Erica would reply with that brilliant smile. But what Vanessa didn't know, what she couldn't have known, was that Erica had been wearing a mask for years. A mask that was about to crack. It started small, almost invisible. 3 months before the explosion, David got promoted to project manager on a major infrastructure development. It meant longer hours, more stress, and more late nights at the office reviewing blueprints and engineering reports. "I'm sorry, Van," he'd say, kissing her forehead at 6 a.m. before leaving. "This project is insane, but it's only for a few months." "I know," Vanessa would reply, even though she missed him. "I'm proud of you." She understood. She was a nurse. She knew about demanding jobs and impossible schedules. She trusted him completely. But Erica noticed the distance. And where Vanessa saw temporary sacrifice, Erica saw an opportunity. If this setup is already making you curious, drop a like because it's about to get so much worse. It began during one of their regular Tuesday night wine sessions at Vanessa's house. Erica swirled her Chardonnay, looking unusually serious. "Can I ask you something?" "Always," Vanessa said. "Are things okay with you and David?" Vanessa blinked, surprised. "Yeah, of course. Why?" Erica hesitated, doing that thing where she looked like she was debating whether to speak. "I don't know. He just seems distant lately. I noticed at your birthday dinner last month." "He's just stressed with work," Vanessa said easily. "You know how it is." "Right. Of course." Erica smiled, but her eyes lingered on the wedding photo on the mantel. "I just worry about you. You deserve someone present. You know?" It was such a small seed, planted so carefully. Vanessa barely registered it. But that's how poison works, drop by drop, until you don't notice you're dying. Over the next few weeks, Erica's comments became more frequent, always subtle, always wrapped in concern. "David's working late again tonight?" she'd ask during their morning coffee texts. "Yeah, big presentation tomorrow," Vanessa would reply. "Wow, that's the 4th time this week. You're more patient than I, girl." Another seed. Then came the stories. Erica started sharing articles she'd read about infidelity statistics, about how engineers have high rates of workplace affairs, about warning signs wives should watch for. "I'm not saying David's doing anything," Erica would clarify quickly. "I just think women should be aware, you know?" Vanessa laughed it off. "David? Please, that man can barely talk to the grocery store cashier without blushing." But the seeds were growing. Tiny roots of doubt, invisible, but spreading. 2 weeks later, Erica called Vanessa at work, her voice trembling. "Van, I need to tell you something, but you have to promise not to be mad at me." Vanessa's heart dropped. "What's wrong?" "I was at that new bistro downtown yesterday and I saw David." Silence. "Okay?" Vanessa said carefully. "He was with a woman. They were having coffee." Vanessa's stomach clenched, but she kept her voice steady. "What did she look like?" "Blonde, maybe early 30s, business suit. They looked close, Van. I'm so sorry." Vanessa's mind raced. "That's probably Sarah from his office. She's the project coordinator. They work together." "Right. Yeah, I'm sure that's all it is." Erica's voice was perfectly calibrated, relieved but still concerned. "I just thought you should know. I'd want someone to tell me." When Vanessa hung up, she stared at her phone for a long moment. David had mentioned Sarah. She was married with kids. There was nothing to worry about. But that night, when David came home at 9:47 p.m. smelling like coffee and exhaustion, Vanessa heard herself ask, "How was your day?" "Brutal," he sighed, kissing her cheek. "Sarah and I had to redo the entire drainage calculation. Spent 4 hours at a coffee shop because the office AC died." He'd told her, voluntarily, without being asked. So, why did Vanessa's chest feel tight? Smash that like button if you can feel the manipulation happening. And subscribe because this is just the beginning of Erica's plan. The texts started appearing 2 days later. Vanessa was folding laundry when her phone buzzed. Unknown number. "You deserve to know the truth about David." Her hands froze. She stared at the message, heart pounding. She texted back, "Who is this?" No response. 10 minutes later, another message. "He's not who you think he is. Ask him about Thursday nights." Vanessa's breath caught. Thursday nights? David had client dinners on Thursdays. He'd mentioned them. Nothing secret. But the doubt was a living thing now, crawling under her skin. She told Erica about the texts that evening. "Oh my God, Van." Erica's eyes went wide with concern. "This is serious. Someone's trying to warn you. Or someone's messing with me," Vanessa countered, but her voice wavered. "Have you checked his phone?" "What? No, I'm not that person." Erica grabbed her hands. "I'm not saying spy on him, but if someone's sending you warnings, don't you deserve peace of mind?" That night, while David showered, Vanessa did something she'd never done in 8 years of marriage. She picked up his phone. Her hands shook as she entered his passcode. Her birthday. He'd never changed it. She opened his messages, feeling sick with guilt and fear. Nothing. Just work texts, messages to his mom, a group chat with college friends about fantasy football. Relief flooded through her. See? Nothing to worry about. But then she saw Erica's name in his recent calls, 3 times in the past week. Her stomach twisted. Why would Erica be calling David? They were friendly, sure, but they never talked independently, always through Vanessa. She clicked on the messages between them. Most were innocent. "Is Van's birthday gift okay? Can you grab milk on your way home?" But then, from 3 days ago, Erica. "Thanks for meeting me yesterday. I really needed that." David. "No problem. Glad I could help. Don't mention it to Van, though. She'd worry." Vanessa stared at the screen, the words blurring. Meeting? What meeting? Why wouldn't he tell her? Vanessa barely slept that night. David snored peacefully beside her while she stared at the ceiling, her mind spinning with possibilities. "There's an explanation," she told herself. "There has to be." But in the morning, when David kissed her goodbye and said, "Love you, Van," she heard herself say nothing back. He paused at the door, confused. "You okay?" "Fine," she lied. He left looking worried, and Vanessa immediately called Erica. "Did you meet with David this week?" Erica's pause was barely perceptible. "What? No. Why?" "His phone showed you two met. He said not to tell me." Another pause. Then, "Oh, Van, sweetie, I was hoping you wouldn't find out this way." Vanessa's world tilted. "Find out what?" "I ran into David at the grocery store Tuesday. He seemed off, distracted. When I asked if everything was okay, he got defensive and asked to talk privately." Erica's voice cracked perfectly. "We got coffee. He made me promise not to tell you, because he didn't want you to worry." "About what?" Vanessa's voice was barely a whisper. "He said work is overwhelming, and he's been feeling disconnected from everything. I think he's going through something, Van. I didn't want to alarm you." It sounded reasonable, plausible, caring. But something felt wrong, like a puzzle piece forced into the wrong spot. "Did he mention anyone specific? Any problems with us?" "No," Erica said quickly. "Nothing like that. I'm sure it's just work stress. But Van, maybe you should prepare yourself. Men under pressure sometimes make mistakes. Drop a like if you can see what Erica's doing. This woman is a master manipulator." That Thursday night, Vanessa told David she was working a double shift. She wasn't. Instead, she sat in her car outside his office building at 7 p.m., feeling like a stranger to herself. Who was she? What was she doing? At 7:43, David exited the building. Alone. He walked to his car, checked his phone, drove straight home. No detour. No secret meeting. Nothing. Vanessa felt simultaneously relieved and insane. But when she got home an hour later, pretending her shift ended, she found Erica sitting in her living room with David. "Hey!" Erica jumped up. Your shift ended early. I brought Thai food. Thought you could use comfort food after that crazy week you mentioned. David looked uncomfortable. Erica stopped by 20 minutes ago. I told her you were working. Well, now we can all eat together, Erica said brightly, but her eyes were calculating as they moved between Vanessa and David. During dinner, Erica kept making small comments. David, didn't you say you had plans Thursday nights? I thought that's why you couldn't make book club. Remember when you mentioned that conference in Miami, David? Must be nice to travel for work. Each comment was innocent on the surface, but David looked increasingly confused, denying things he never said. I never mentioned Miami, he said, frowning. Oh, my mistake. Erica smiled. I must be thinking of someone else. But the damage was done. Vanessa's mind cataloged every contradiction, every strange detail. After Erica left, David turned to Vanessa. That was weird, right? She kept saying things I never told her. Maybe you forgot, Vanessa said coolly. Van, I didn't forget. I never said those things. He looked hurt. Why are you acting like this? Like what? Like you don't trust me. The accusation hung in the air because he was right. She didn't trust him anymore. Not fully. I'm tired, Vanessa said, walking to the bedroom. I'm going to bed. David stood alone in the kitchen, feeling like his marriage was slipping away and not understanding why. If your heart is heavy for David right now, hit that like button. This man has no idea what's being done to him. The next day, Vanessa received a photo message from an unknown number. It showed a man from behind, dark hair, tall build, wearing David's favorite gray jacket, with a woman's arm linked through his. The woman's face wasn't visible, just long, dark hair and red nails. The text read, Thursday, 8:15 p.m. Still think I'm lying? Vanessa's hands shook so badly she almost dropped her phone. That was David's jacket. She'd bought it for him. She forwarded the photo to Erica with trembling fingers. Erica called immediately. Oh my God, Van. I'm so sorry. I'm coming over. I need to confront him, Vanessa said, her voice breaking. Yes, tonight. I'll be there with you. You don't have to do this alone. When David got home that evening, he walked into an ambush he didn't see coming. Vanessa and Erica sat on the couch, both looking at him with expressions that made his blood run cold. Van, what's wrong? Vanessa held up her phone, showing the photo. Who is she? David stared at the image, his face cycling through confusion, shock, and then understanding. Van, that's not me. Don't lie to me, her voice cracked. That's your jacket. I own a gray jacket. So do 10,000 other men. He stepped closer, desperate. Baby, I swear on everything, that's not me. I haven't been anywhere with anyone. I've been at work or here. That's it. He's just going to deny it, Erica said softly, her hand on Vanessa's shoulder. They always do. David's eyes snapped to Erica, something dark flickering across his face. What is your problem? Excuse me? You've been in Van's ear for weeks, making comments, asking weird questions. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to protect my best friend from a cheater, Erica shot back. I'm not cheating. David's voice broke. He turned back to Vanessa, tears in his eyes. Van, please, I love you. I have never and would never betray you. Please believe me. Vanessa wanted to believe him. Every fiber of her being wanted to. But the photo, the texts, the secret meeting, Erica's constant warnings. I need you to leave, she whispered. What? get out. Please, I can't look at you right now." David stood frozen, devastated. "Van, get out!" He left. The front door closed with a sound like a coffin lid. Vanessa collapsed into Erica's arms, sobbing, and Erica held her, stroking her hair, murmuring comfort. But if you'd been watching closely, you'd have seen it. The small, satisfied smile that flickered across Erica's face. Subscribe right now if you're furious at Erica, because what happens next will absolutely. Erica shifted. "Van told me." "Did I?" Vanessa frowned. "Yes, you were worried about him working so much, don't you remember?" But Vanessa didn't remember, and Tasha saw the confusion on her face. "I think," Tasha said carefully, "you should hire a private investigator." "That's extreme," Erica said quickly. "Van, you already have proof." "Proof can be manufactured." Tasha cut her off. "Especially photos." That sentence hung in the air like a bomb. Vanessa hired an investigator named Marcus Chen, no relation to Erica. He was expensive, discreet, and thorough. "I need to know if my husband is cheating," Vanessa said, hating herself for the words. "I'll know in a week," Marcus said. For 7 days, Marcus followed David. Every movement, every location, every person he interacted with. The results came back on day 8. Vanessa sat in Marcus's office, hands clenched in her lap. "Mrs. Mitchell," Marcus said gently, "your husband is not having an affair." Relief crashed through her like a wave. "He goes to work. He goes home. He gets takeout. He sits in his hotel room. That's it. No other woman. No secret meetings. Nothing." "But the photo... I need to show you something." Marcus pulled up security footage on his computer. "This is from a restaurant downtown. Thursday, 8:15 p.m. The night that photo was allegedly taken." The footage showed David sitting alone at a table, eating soup and reviewing documents. Timestamp, 8:15 p.m. "He couldn't have been in 2 places at once," Marcus said. "That photo was either staged or it's not him." Vanessa's hands started shaking. "Then who?" "There's more." Marcus pulled up another video. "This is from the parking garage at your husband's office 3 weeks ago." The footage showed Erica exiting an elevator, alone. She looked around, then approached David's car. She tried the door handle. Locked. Then she pulled out her phone and took a selfie, while standing next to David's car. She visited his building multiple times, Marcus said. Your husband never knew. She'd leave before he came down. Vanessa felt like she was falling. And this Marcus said, pulling up phone records, shows that the unknown number texting you was a burner phone purchased at a store 3 blocks from your friend Erica's apartment. The world went silent, except for the ringing in Vanessa's ears. Mrs. Mitchell, I think your husband is telling the truth, and I think your friend is the one you should be investigating. If you just got chills, hit that like button right now, because Vanessa is about to unleash hell. Vanessa didn't confront Erica immediately. She was smarter than that. Instead, she planned. That evening, she called Erica with a broken voice. I'm filing for divorce. Oh, sweetie. Erica's voice was perfectly sympathetic. I'm so sorry, but you're doing the right thing. Can you come over tonight? I can't be alone. I need my best friend. Of course, I'll bring wine. Before Erica arrived, Vanessa set up a hidden camera in the living room. Small, undetectable, recording everything. Then she waited. Erica arrived with expensive Pinot Noir and a shoulder to cry on. For the first hour, they talked. Vanessa played her part perfectly. Devastated, betrayed, broken. I gave him 8 years, Vanessa said, voice cracking. How could he do this? Because men are selfish, Erica said, refilling her wine glass. They don't appreciate what they have until it's gone. I thought he loved me. Maybe he did. Once. Erica was on her 3rd glass now, relaxing. But people change. People want what they can't have. What do you mean? Erica's eyes went distant. Sometimes, people look at someone else's life and think, why do they get to be happy? Why do they get the good husband, the stable life, the perfect little world? Vanessa's heart started pounding, but she kept her voice soft. Is that how you felt? Erica blinked, seeming to catch herself. What? No. I'm talking about David. He probably saw some younger woman and... Erica. Vanessa's voice was quiet but firm. Tell me the truth. I don't know what. Did you send those texts? Did you take that photo? The air in the room changed. Erica's face went very still. Van, you're upset. You're not thinking clearly. I hired a private investigator. Erica's wine glass stopped halfway to her mouth. He found footage of you at David's office. Found the burner phone purchase. Found everything. For a long moment, Erica said nothing. Then she set down her glass very carefully. You weren't supposed to figure it out. Vanessa's breath caught. Even though she'd known, hearing the admission was like being punched. Why? Vanessa whispered. Erica laughed, a bitter, broken sound. Why? Because you had everything, Van. Everything. The guy who looked at you like you hung the moon. The career where you actually helped people. The stupid working too much, while I would have killed to have someone who came home to me at all. The confession hung in the air, ugly and raw. Vanessa stood up slowly. "Get out of my house." "Van, get out!" Erica left, stumbling slightly from wine and tears, and Vanessa sat alone in her living room, staring at the camera that had recorded everything. Like this video if you think Erica got exactly what she deserved. And subscribe to Life Twisted Stories because the revenge isn't over yet. The video went viral in Erica's social circle within 48 hours. Vanessa didn't post it publicly. She didn't have to. She simply sent it to left voicemails begging for forgiveness. Vanessa deleted them all without listening. 2 weeks after everything exploded, Vanessa drove to David's hotel. She knocked on his door at 7 p.m. When he opened it, he looked exhausted and hollow. "Hi," she said, quietly. "Hi," he replied, confused and guarded. "I'm sorry." David blinked. "What?" "I'm sorry I didn't believe you. I'm sorry I let someone poison my mind against you. I'm sorry I threw you out of our home." Tears streamed down her face. "You were telling the truth the whole time, and I should have trusted you." David's face crumpled. "Van..." Erica set everything up. The texts, the photo, all of it. She wanted to destroy us so she could... "I don't even know. Have you? Prove she was better than me?" Vanessa's voice broke. "I'm so sorry, David. I love you. I never stopped loving you." David pulled her into his arms, both of them crying in the doorway of a cheap hotel room. "I love you too," he whispered into her hair. "I was so scared I'd lost you." "Never," Vanessa said fiercely. "Never again." 3 months later, Vanessa and David sat on their back porch, watching the sunset. David's project had finished. He was home by 6 p.m. every night now. They'd started marriage counseling. Not because they needed to repair infidelity, but because they needed to rebuild trust that had been shattered by someone else's poison. "Do you ever think about her?" David asked quietly. Vanessa knew he meant Erica. "Sometimes. I think about who I thought she was, the friend I loved. But that person never existed. She was always just pretending. I'm sorry you lost your best friend." "I didn't lose a friend," Vanessa said firmly. "I removed a cancer." Her phone buzzed. Another text from an unknown number, Erica's latest burner phone attempt. "Please, Van. I'm sorry. I lost everything. Please, talk to me." Vanessa held up the phone so David could see it. Then she blocked the number without responding. "She lost everything because she tried to take everything," Vanessa said. "That's not my fault. That's consequences." David squeezed her hand. "People always say betrayal comes from enemies, from strangers, from people you barely know. But that's not true. Real betrayal comes from the people who smile in your face. Who sits at your dinner table? who hold your hand while secretly trying to steal your life. The worst part wasn't that Erica tried to destroy my marriage. It was that she did it while pretending to love me, while playing the role of best friend, while I trusted her completely. But here's what I learned. Jealousy is a disease, and some people would rather burn down your happiness than build their own. I don't hate Erica anymore. I pity her, because she destroyed the one real friendship she had for a man who never wanted her, and a life that was never hers to take. The truth is, sometimes the person trying to save you is actually the one you need to be saved from. Trust your gut, believe your partner, and never let anyone convince you that the life you built is anything less than yours. If this story opened your eyes, like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe to Life Twisted Stories for more shocking true tales every week. And remember, not everyone who smiles at you is your friend. Drop a comment. Have you ever had a friend like Erica? Tell us your story.